Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I decided I might as well try and level up a champion up to 30 just so I can take on Lissandra again. Since Janna is the champion that I have that has the highest level, I decided, sure, let's go ahead and take on Aurelion Soul again just so I get a little bit more XP so I full level her up. That way I can try Lissandra. Just out of curiosity, let's see. Perfect mana flow. That's a bit concerning, but it's not the worst. Yips Genius, new student. Oh yeah, that's right, they nerfed Janna's package again. Now Divine Whirlwind is 6 mana instead of 5. That's a bit unfortunate. I think here Survey Corp is better than the middle power, just because Janna likes cards that have their cost reduced, and we don't really have that many one cost allies in our deck, so might as well get the power that's actually useful. So, do I want to open attack here? Let's play the ballistic pot and try and bait him into playing something, which he doesn't. Okay. He's burning my nexus. That's better than him targeting my units. We can now go Janna into shuffling the Divine Whirlwind back into our deck. And the Patrol Wardens. Yeah, let's do it. This okay, Janna doesn't counter self. I wanted to check that out as well. See how that interaction worked. But I guess she doesn't see me play herself. So, what do we do here? Let's Forge Chief, try and bait him into playing stuff. Remove said stuff with the Gotcha and the Howling Gale, and then attack with everything. Seems like a decent enough plan. He has 1 mana, meaning he can go ahead and use one of Blade's Edge, but he can't even survive the attack.
Your faith in me has been rewarded.
This should be simple enough. Ugh. Ooh, that was quite a coughing fit. None of these are good. Let's see what's behind door number 2. You know what? Mystic Shot. But Glorious Evolution sounds fun. Now let's take the Mystic Shot. Glorious Evolution sounds fun, but we don't have that many cards that have synergy with it to justify picking that. Now here we have to reroll. There's no way. we can pick any of these. Do I want Ezreal or Jhin? Ezreal costs one more. That's anti-synergistic. That's the main concern. But Static Shock is a good card. Well, we already have Mystic Shock in our deck. And we do have a lot of fast and slow spells in our deck, so let's go for a Jhin. Now, Smooth Soloist, Healer, or a Gold Chest. I think we can go for the Smooth Soloist. So it's a choice between taking on Gangplank or a Sejuani. Let's take on Gangplank. He has the weaker version of his power, so it should be fine. What do I keep? Let's toss those two, keep the Force Sheath and the Mystic Shot. Since Mystic Shot is actually a +1, right? Technically a plus... No, it's a +1 because discards one card from the enemy and it doesn't cost me a card. Okay. A +1. Do I want to trading the Green Galate Lookout right away? Be nice, but let's see what he does. Yeah, let's see. Now let's just Mystic Shot this right away. Oh, it doesn't discard champions. Interesting. Good to know. Let's see. Can we? Okay, we can. And now we can go for Janna into shuffling these two specifically back into our deck. I guess we could have also shuffled the Patrol Wardens, but what I really wanted was just to get those cards back into our deck. This is very good. Do I want to Boom Crew Rookie right away? Sure. Just scare him a little bit. And now we can go Holistic Bot, Jhin. I can also just discard this, try and get something better. There we go. Let's... How do I want to do this? Like this, maybe? This threatens lethal. Now it no longer threatens lethal, but it gets us very close. Wait, is this just units? Okay, it's just units. I wasn't aware of that. I thought it was units and spell.
Storm unrelenting.
It's good to know, just for next time's sake.
My vortex shall consume you.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can end the game right here. We wait. We can end the game right now
The Zephyr heralds
with
the
Divine Whirlwind. Yeah. Make corpses and stuff, whatever you say.
swept into the cyclone's fury.
Quite simple so far.
Our sails onward.
Janna seems like a strong contender for taking on Lissandra, although that spell that Lissandra has that makes it so that power that Lissandra has that makes it so after you play 3 cards in a turn you start your cards cost 3 more. That seems like it hard counters Janna, so maybe it's a lot tougher than I originally thought. I don't see any of these being good, so when you summon a created ally granted +2/+2. Do we create any allies? No, we don't. Memory game it is then. I was concerned about my hand becoming empty, so that solves that problem. If I'm not mistaken, still the Robe Maker offers darkness synergy, and we don't have darkness in this deck, so let's skip it. Let's toss everything. They're not useful right now. Now we have Boom Crew Rookie and Force Shift to play early. We can also time trick in case we need it. Let's wait. Trading the Green Glade Lookout here. Oh, right, I have that guy in hand. If that's the case, maybe time trick next turn, just so we can get the Exalted Cloudwinder down. No, let's get this done instead. Get this down, play the Force Chief, attack into him. Just try and get reduce a bit the health of his units. Now we can go Janna into tossing these two.
Fill your lungs and cry, Janna.
Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and Mystic Shot just so I get rid of one of his cards.
Zephyr heralds the
Wait, why did he get rid of Tom Kent last time, but he... Or it's a random card, it's not the most expensive. It's a random card, isn't it? And I thought it was the most expensive because of this... If I'm not mistaken, the artwork on the item is the one that is the same as
together.
that card that discards the highest cost card in the opponent's hand. Maybe that's why I was confused. I want to save as many spells as possible for next turn. So let's wait a bit with the Divine Whirlwind.
Let this draft guide your hand.
I will showcase the beauty of tragedy.
the Jhin.
Storm unrelenting.
We can definitely remove Tamkench here. He's dealing a bit of damage to his own Tamkench, so we now kill him with a single Divine Whirlwind. He'll fort a unit twice. He's using Wish. He'll fort twice. This deals 3 twice. 8. It's a bit overkill, but I want to remove that guy right away. So sure, let's go for it.
Board upon the driving gale. A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
We also do burn him a lot, so that's a plus. Let's Divine Whirlwind that down.
Let this draft guide.
Howling Gale, I mean. Divine Whirlwind is the other card, right? Let's Ignition, might as well burn him a bit.
We must all play our part.
I didn't even intend for Jhin to level up. I was just playing cards. I'm pretty sure Jhin doesn't actually
Gentle breeze to
have
ease your
a
burdens.
significant contribution towards us winning this game.
Let this draft guide your hand.
Places, people. I will do
I just picked the Jhin because the cards that were in his bucket of choice were synergistic with our deck. But I suppose it was the correct choice.
Me has been rewarded.
Now, what was the reward for beating Tamkench again? Oh, it was a spell chest if I'm not mistaken. He has Seal. When you play elemental spell or skill, copy it with the same targets. That sounds very fun. It works on Divine Whirlwind and Howling Gale and Janna's Champion spell. So no, let's go for the middle option. It's overall more synergistic. Patrol Wardens. More copies of them is nice and they create a little bit of ward presence. It's a common shop, so let's go for it. I was debating going for the shop or removing a card from our deck, but a common power is nice to have. Let's not take anything else. Ezreal with duplicate. That's very concerning. He will definitely duplicate the Ezreal he plays on turn 3. So that will be fun to deal with. Wow, that's unfortunate. There's definitely better items out there. Let's go ahead and play Mariam up a draft to refill the spell mana.
Janna's will be done through me.
This is progress.
I can play this and dissuade him from attacking, so I'll do that. He still attacks, really? I think that's better for me. getting Janna down her early and going ahead and shuffling these two back into our deck.
Blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
Feel the breeze and know you have my favor.
Since we can, might as well just go ahead and Mystic Shot that down
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
and go for a re-attack. Okay, that's nice. Reduce the cost of the Force Sheath. And we now can empty our entire hand a bunch of times over. Let's go ahead and get rid of both of these. They will definitely be problems if they grow too large.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens. Let this draft guide your hand.
He attacks with both of the Ezreals, but that's fine. I can actually go for more Mystic Shots next turn, but I think playing Jhin and going ahead and getting more units done is better than just going and trying to remove his entire hand, discard his entire hand. And I tripped myself up there.
Storm unrelenting.
That's not that good. Do I want to go for the attack? How close is Jhin to leveling up? Quite far away. And Janna is not even level up yet, so let's go. Go ahead and attack, sure.
I cast thee out.
Let's see what he does.
No sweat.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and buff up Mariam.
I am with you. The Zephyr heralds the squall.
Just so I can get rid of both the Ezreals. Now, all I need to do is draw a burn spell. Come on! Singular burn spell in our deck.
See my will made manifest.
Not exactly a burn spell, but it can work like one.
The time for calm has passed. Now the tempest awakens.
I will give them a show to remember.
So, how close is Jhin to triggering? Okay, we can end him this round. We can just following out something and he dies to Jin's little lotus trap. Boop.
And scene.
Very nice. What a clever way to get lethal. Well, not that clever, but still. Let's see. Tough, overwhelm, +1/+1, beauty, and I am a dragon. You know what? Let's buff up Janna a bit, since we are getting her down a little bit earlier than normal. A second green glade lookout, or feral senses. Feral senses would allow me to draw the perfect card every turn. So let's go for it. Monastery of Irana, or an item chest, or a healer to cut some cards from our deck. You know what, let's go for the hero, but let's take for the healer But let's take on Poppy because Karma with level ups sounds very scary.
You want me? Well, okay.
Although Poppy will grow quite large because of her power and the way this adventure works. Maybe it was not the correct choice. Whatever. That's unfortunate. Origami Slicer does nothing. Let's go ahead and Feral Prescience. What do I want to draw next turn? I can actually go Gotcha next turn by putting it on top of the deck and saving the spell mana.
Looking for a hero for my hero.
I can actually... Let's try and keep board presence, so updraft one to refill the spell mana. I don't know if this shuffles my deck. I hope it doesn't. It doesn't, okay, that's nice. Good to know. Now I can go ahead and shuffle this two back. Let's shuffle that one back, since I won't play her this turn.
Feel the breeze and know you have my
Let's see. Janna. It will draw a few cards next turn, or I can go Patrol Wardens or Exalted Cloudwinder. That seemed like the best option, just so I draw more cards. By 5, and now it grows a bit. 6. Okay. Let's go ahead and Exalted Cloudwinder.
watch over those who need us.
10, 10.
I will showcase the beauty of tragedy.
Let's
Disown your ill intent.
like this. Yeah, let's go like this.
I have prepared something very special.
Let's check out Divine Whirlwind.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
Cover reinforcements.
It doesn't matter what I put this item on. And let's go Exalted Cloudwinder.
On your mighty
Just
wings, old friend.
try and get as many cards out of hand as possible. Now, he very likely
The Zephyr heralds
will
the squall.
throw Poppy an absurd amount.
Let this draft guide your hand. The form without form.
Oh, that's already how much Poppy would grow. Okay, that's interesting. So this is 4, this is 2. Let's go ahead and develop some blockers. And it does nothing, okay. If that's the case, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and set up a free Howling Gale the next turn. Leaves it with 1 HP, which is perfect for Jin's spell.
Winds shall the downtrodden rise.
Step into the spotlight. Everyone is waiting.
A gentle breeze to ease your burden.
And we can go Passing Grenade here. Passing Grenade, I mean. And We just wait. Yeah, we just wait.
Let this draft guide your hand.
This turn we get a bunch of cards to play with. And we double up on everything, every spell we cast.
I have prepared something very special.
He's dealing one to me? Okay, fine.
The audience loves
Whatever he says. That's done.
every squad's got a heavy.
Let's battle Prescience. Oh, that's
A
nice.
gentle breeze to ease your burden.
That's what I wanted. Let's get rid of that one.
Let this draft guide your hand.
Through my work, you shall transcend. I knew you'd find your mark eventually.
If possible, I would like to go ahead and stun another
A gentle breeze to ease your burden.
one of his units. That's what I wanted. Because now I can go here,
I will give them a show to remember.
set up this stun.
Let this draft guide your hand.
I'm also discarding his entire hand. Poor guy.
A gentle breeze to ease your burden.
A splash of crimson.
This is more than lethal already, but I'm just enjoying the moment of comboing off.
Blown away.
So yeah, if we can survive the early game, bubbling up Janna for any reason. Does she counter Lissandra deck? Not really. Actually, she very likely has anti-synergy because Lissandra, every third card you play on your turn, she after 3 cards she starts making the cards you play more expensive. Relax for Janna, did you see the Dragon Ball Fighter? Really? Dragon's Ball Fighters is on an 85% discount. Maybe I'll get that. That's a fighting game, right? I'm a little bit out of the loop on that one. Cut the card. Let's jump one. We just got Creeping Chill. Time to duel. Let's go for Ash. We don't need the attacks. Let's see. Let's toss all of these. Keep that one. Same genre as Tekken. If I'm not mistaken, that fighting game specifically has very hard combos, right? Because it was made by the same guys that made Tekken? No. Actually, Dragon Ball Fighter Z was made by the Arc System Works, right? The guys that made Guilty Gear. More like Mortal Kombat, but for trio teams. I remember seeing a video of someone playing that game. You can go for trio teams with multiple players or with just a single person going against 3, for example. I'm pretty sure that's the same system they want on the League of Legends fighting game. No idea. No, if it's the same game I'm thinking of, then that's the way it works. Here. Here what do we do? Let's go ahead and place Jin on top, might as well, since we're reducing the cost by doing this. Sure. Go ahead and attack with everything. Reduce cost of Janna in hand. It goes ahead, she goes ahead and can be dropped next turn. We drop Jin the turn afterwards. You can combo into assist extended combos. That's just basically any assist fighter. You have that in Marvel vs. Capcom. You have that in what's another? That one, Skullgirls. Skullgirls. You have that in Skullgirls as well. So it's not that much different from the norm then. Let's go ahead and put that on top. Now what? He drops Ash down and I have nothing to do with Ash. Perfect.
Let this draft guide your hand.
We'll figure something out. Ash, let's go ahead and patrol wardens. Try and get some cost reduction on the top card of our deck. I'm actually misordering quite a bit, but it's fine. We go like this. Let's try and bait him into blocking at least one of our units, since we have the Janna spell in hand. We can go and at the very least kill one of the Ashes, although we won't have anything for the one he will drop next turn, but we'll manage. Maybe we discard his Ash here, and no, we don't.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
Do I want to gotcha? It will cost 3 next turn? That's sure. Sure. Let's go for it. Oh! Okay. I was worried for a second. Game has been a bit unstable during the weekend, so maybe I thought it would disconnect me here, but it didn't.
The Zephyr heralds the school.
Okay, so Ash comes down. Let's try and find an out. That's not an out, but it can be. Forced Sheep. Dissuade him from attacking.
Guide our allies, my friend.
What else? I just hold? Let's hold.
Show me a target.
I'll lead us to victory.
I didn't even realize she was that close to leveling up. That's scary.
Not on my work site, bub.
That's fine. Let's go ahead and try and burn him down. That's the game plan now. Try and burn him down with the gotcha and try and drain his resources with the Mystic Shot. Feral Prescience. Let's Mystic Shot. Keep the ball rolling. And now we can basically discard his entire hand by doing this, or most of it anyway.
To ease your burden. The time for calm has passed. Now the tempest awakens.
I have prepared something special.
Let's see.
This draft guide your hand.
Okay, we discarded
A gentle
the
breeze to ease your
Crystal Harrow that he had in hand. That's what I was concerned about. Now we can just play Cloudwinder, try and get
Together we shall watch over those who
him to block like any of our cards, and we just kill him. Alright, that's something I didn't remember. He had unyielding determination. What was the last card we played this turn? Mystic Shot. Do I want to get a Mystic Shot next turn? You know what? I think doing this
let this draft guide your
this draws us a bunch of cards,
sight fear. I am
but the big thing is it gets 2 Mystic Shots in our hand, which we'll then use to get rid of the Omen Hawk, discard his entire hand, and that way he has no more resources, and at the very least we'll have an easier time winning.
let this draft guide your hand.
Okay, so toss that
Gentle breeze to ease
onto Ash, and hopefully that's the end of it.
I hear it now. The thunderous applause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2.
What do I want to do? Anything else? No. We'll overdraw next turn, but it's fine. We already have all the cards we need in hand,
let this draft guide your hand.
and we don't run the risk of milling ourselves because we can just shuffle more Halloween Guild into our deck. Let's go ahead and put Patrol Wardens on top. It doesn't matter, we
Ease your burdens.
very likely won't get any of these cards because our hand will always be full. Sure.
I have prepared
Let's work on getting rid of
My tempest shall
one of his units. Frostbite and vulnerable. Okay,
let
that's
this
something.
draft guide your hand.
Except my Janna has spell shield, so it didn't work. I can just keep throwing cards at him. This draws me 2, go up to 10. Sure. Just keep throwing cards at him.
Ease your burdens.
Let's try and start burning him down. Let's wait on everything else.
Let this draft guide
We still burn one this turn, which is a bit unfortunate. The thing I want the most though
ease your burdens.
is to discard that card in hand, and then we can go for the Halloween Gale and we attack into the open board and do a billion damage. Actually, we don't even need to remove. We can just do this. Forgot about the stun. Pretty simple. Games are going very well.
With wind in our sails, onward.
Okay, so after a shop, we usually let's get more Mariam, sure. An early 2-drop is nice. Inheritance. That has no synergy for decades whatsoever. But there's an epic shop coming up guaranteed here, so let's save our last reroll for that. When I'm summoned or round start, summon an encroaching mist. That's too slow. It only comes down on turn 5. Exfiltrator. They added this card recently, right? Captive audience. Feel free to an enemy or stun an enemy. None of these are good, so let's just take the inheritance. Another shop or spell chest. Let's go for the shop. The more powers we can stack, the better. Plus everything. No, actually, let's keep the Boom Crew rookie. Not the best hand, but not the worst. Xenoverse is also on 10 year. 10 what? On 10. Xenoverse. What's Xenoverse? I actually have no idea of what you're talking about. Here. More story-based Dragon Ball game on... Xenoverse is a Dragon Ball game. When you said, or when you wrote Xeno, I thought about Xenoblade Chronicles or something like that. But that wouldn't make sense, because Nintendo doesn't port games to PC. Let's go Mystic Shot, sure. Yes, something, which was to be expected. Let's remove the one that summons a unit. Okay. He's growing his units. That's a Yasuo. And it's very scary. Following L. When the foe's units stun the player's weakest unit. If it's the weakest, then I can do this pretty safely.
Fill your lungs and cry, Janna.
Some things never been my kind of life.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
My tempest shields us. Let this draft guide your hand.
Next turn we will...
Storm unrelenting.
What can we do here? Does he have a way to stun me here? I don't think so. He might. He might have a way to stun me. Decisions. Let's patrol Warden. Try and pass priority to him, see what he does.
Keep each other safe.
Okay. Out of all the options, that was not one I considered, but sure.
Company makes the journey go faster.
We can't kill
I rally the might.
Yasuo this turn, but we can set up for a kill. Let's updraft this to refill our spell mana.
I see my will made manifest.
Janna, your wind makes my burdens lighter.
And then we can kill him next turn with the Divine Whirlwind.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
Shouldn't let words solve this.
Actually, we can kill him right now like this. I forgot Mariam adds quick attack.
I will allow for no missteps.
Let's see. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Looks like a
Heralds the squall.
sort of RPG game. Did these all go into go? Did all of these games go on sale because Akira Toriyama died or something? I wonder. It should have been the opposite, right? They should have increased the prices of the games just because he died, and now all the things he worked on are at least rarer because there's a limited amount of them. At least that's how it should work. Well, that's pointless. Regeneration on a one cost unit, on a one health unit. So I guess it's Charlatan Fishmonger, the only viable option. No. Quick draw. Cards you draw cost one less this round. That sounds very good with our deck. And that's not only is games a lot of Namco's got 90% off, then it's probably a what do they call it? Developer wide promotion on all of the Namco stuff. Ravenborn Tome. I don't have that many skills, so there's no point in buying that. What do we got from our deck? The Boom Crew rookie honestly hasn't been performing the best, so it's a cut. Azir. Azir with perfect mana flow. It's an homage to him. What a nice homage. You just died. Now we'll make everything you ever made cheaper because of it. Toss everything. Keep. Okay, Mariam is good. Can toss the Patrol Wardens back. It is labeled as a Steam Spring from Bandai Namco. I see. So it's not directly related to Akira Toriyama's death. Janna, Halloween Gale. Let's put the Halloween Gale on top. Toss the Patrol Wardens back. Further reduce Janna's cost. Actually, it won't reduce Janna's cost, it will reduce the Charlatan's cost. But it's still fine because we can still capture the Azir with the Charlatan.
I'd raise 1,000 soldiers to fight for Shurima.
Empires are built on ambition and servitude.
Gotcha. And after the gotcha, we can play that. I can go Howling Gale, but let's wait for next turn. Try and get another Charlatan in hand, just in case. Let's Feral Prescience, prepare our next draw. And none of these are good. Let's Force Chief, try and pass priority to him, see what he does. Shifting Sands. Till 4 units summon 2 Sand Soldiers. Okay then. He's trying to get Azir back. And that's a problem. Is it really a problem? I'm pretty sure I can just kill him next turn if I do it like this.
May your blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
Feel the breeze.
Go ahead and
Know you have
toss that upstairs.
I rally the mighty wind.
We can now kill Azir next turn with the Mystic Shot. We're going ahead and attacking with that one. It's fine. It was mostly just so I could get more cost reduction on cards on top of our deck.
Storm unrelenting.
Now that's a buffed up Marim.
Let them remember my name in glory.
Legend will never be forgotten.
Letting Azir live here is concerning. He already summons 2 Sun Soldiers on attack, we can't let him summon anymore. That's a whole bunch of Sun Soldiers coming our way, and no way to stop them. Divine Whirlwind for next turn.
Together we shall watch
It
over
gets doubled up because of Janna's items.
Onward, in Azir's name.
Oh, this hurts. Fortunately, we will heal to full after this fight, but it still hurts a lot.
Keep it up.
Let's go ahead and increase the attack of Marim. Time trick, sure. It's basically free. And we can do it again. Sure, a second Divine Whirlwind to further burn him down. Do I want to burn him down now though? Actually yes. Set up the open attack for next turn.
Tech shall consume you.
What do I do? Other than open attack, do I need to do anything? I don't need to. I can just kill him right now.
I cast thee out.
Unless he has some sort of response, which he doesn't.
Your faith in me has been rewarded.
Now, hopefully we get some good powers out of this fight. Right, where's the items? Let's have a shield on Janna. Might as well get a big beefy Janna. Something that can be played out of the gates. What does that pull? It pulls either Ballistic Bot or Mariam. It's decent enough. And now to take on Fizz. Fizz with Duplicate even. Definitely a scary fight. And Mystic Shot doesn't kill him, I've got to remember that. So do I even want to keep Mystic Shot? It's a good card, so yes. No, the rest of our hand is pretty terrible, but we can make it work. We can Halloween Gale. Let's not Halloween Gale right away. Let's see what he does if I do this. Try priority onto his hands. Okay. He just goes ahead and makes them elusive. But it's good. Now that he has no way to stop me from removing one of the fizzes. We can afford to take the 4 damage here. And we can even kill Fizz here by pulling with Marim. Let's wait on that though. Seeing what he does is more important than just going for the kill.
Disown your ill intent.
Yes, 3 mana. What can he do that stops me from killing Fizz here with 3 mana? Not much apparently. A second Fizz. Well, fortunately, I saved that Mystic Shot. Unfortunately, we have quite the full hand. And we have no good ways to get rid of all these cards. That's a burn. It's fine. It's not like it was the best card in our hand. In our deck, I mean. Let's Divine Whirlwind. Try and get that cost reduction going. Why did that double up? Weird. Anyway, Janna into that one and one of the jeans,
May your blessings
the more expensive one.
Feel the breeze and know you have my faith.
Sure, let's try and empty your entire hand. Inspired plans on Arium, sure. Do I want to ignition? Nah, it's a waste of a card. Waste of a single point of mana. Better to save it for next turn. Well, let's go ahead and set up a big turn. Feral Prescience on something expensive. Exalted Cloudwinder. Pass priority to him. Just going through the motions here. Really? What does granting vulnerable to 2 of my units achieve exactly?
I had prepared something very special. I knew you'd find your mark eventually.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
I can actually remove this. Draw more. Yeah, let's do that. That achieves nothing. Trinket trades. Whatever he gets here, he won't be able to play, so I'm pretty sure we can win off of this. Depending on what he blocks here. Actually, we just win without even having to consider what he blocks. I didn't realize we had burdened him so much with our cards. It's weird. This deck has very little in the terms of direct burn, but a lot of the cards indirectly burn the opponent, so you end up in situations like that where the opponent is half dead even though you haven't been targeting his nexus directly. Oh, Deluge sounds fun, but it's so slow. The correct option is to take the Exalted Cloudwinder. Getting an item on it that makes it cost less is good. But the fun is in the deluge. So let's take the fun option. Now here we have not a lot of good options. Explosive entrance. When you summon an ally, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. It has absolutely no synergy with our deck. So let's reroll. Chilling Prophecy. It's worse, but I reroll, so we have to take it. None of these are good. So let's avoid diluting our deck further. We will already have to dilute our deck after these last two fights, so let's try avoid doing it any more than necessary. So here we get not another Mariam, really.
Fire knows it so.
Do I want to Mystic Shot or Patrol Wardens? Patrol Wardens next turn seems fine. Swinging Glaive. You know what? Sure. I won't be able to kill any of his units. Depends on the way he attacks. Yeah, if he does it like that, I can't kill any of his units. But
Clearance, pal.
I can kill at least one of them. And go ahead and get a lucky find. That's nice. I was hoping to get plus 2 HP, but since I didn't, the Green Glade scouts will just die, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's see, Feral Prescience, try and get something, anything, Mystic Shot, great, Patrol Wardens. Let's Swinging Glaive.
I've got this.
Force Chief or Ballistic Pot? Ballistic Pot. And
Words solve this.
I'm pretty sure this just, yeah, it kills the Ember Maiden. It will hurt Mariam though. It's still better for me than it is for him. Let's see. Hopefully Overwhelm, that's great. Let's buff it up further. Something good. Tough. That's fine as well, just in case he summons another one of those Ember Maidens. Wait. He has been ramping up the entire time and I didn't realize. Yes, he has. That's concerning. Anything to deal with a Trinamir that's huge. I don't have it. I do, however, have a bunch of ways to draw more cards from our deck. So let's go ahead and
Your blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
do it like this, try and minimize the amount of damage I take.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
Warden's town.
Maybe I'm able to grow Mariam enough to completely destroy the Trinamir in one go. Unlikely, but a man can dream. Jin can stun the enemy. That's Patrol Wardens, sure.
On your back.
That's not good.
A gentle breeze
It
to
removes
ease your
the
burden.
spell shield from the Janna. And that's not good for me. Let's try and remove the Trinamir. I think that's the play. He has so few cards in hand.
Guide your hand.
Oh no. That was my out.
Together we shall watch over those who need us.
Ooh. Let's Mystic Shot his face, I guess, then. Oh, that was a second Trinamir he had in hand. Interesting.
The stage is set.
If Trinamir levels up, he will double his attacks, so I want to avoid that. I can still survive a hit from Trinamir in this state, but not if he levels up.
Let this draft guide your hand.
We'll take what we need to survive.
The luge? Sure.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
Charlatan Fishmonger is exactly the out I need. But the problem is, I'm pretty sure I will... No, I won't overdraw him. It's fine.
Let this draft.
We found the out.
I am with you.
We found the out, ladies and gentlemen, we're saved.
The time for calm has passed. Now the tempest awakens.
Now what? He pulls Janna, really? Odd. But sure, do whatever you want. Instancing grenade. Not really so much for the damage as it is for shuffling cards into our deck and leveling up Jin.
Let this draft guide your hand. A gentle breeze to ease your burdens. Let this draft guide your hand.
I'm pretty sure I just win next turn. I wanted the last card I played to be Mystic Shots just so I could get it in hand here and further discard the cards he has in hand just to ensure my victory.
Let this
And
draft guide your hand.
game's over. It no longer matters.
I have prepared something very through my work.
Finn levels up. I go ahead and discard his entire hand. He has no outs. His only
A gentle
unit is stunned
ease your burdens.
or will be stunned after I do this.
Draft guide your hand. A gentle breeze to ease your burden.
The audience loves you. Another day, another fight.
Yep, and now it's over. Game 1. Pow pow.
Just another winter.
Now we'll go into the next fight with
This audience.
30 HP if I'm not mistaken, because of our power to regenerate health between fights, meaning unless no, it's very likely we won't be able to face off against the Aurelion Soul with full HP, but still. Oh, duplicate on Irelia. They are really trying to make this hard for me, aren't they? It will be fine. Let's toss all of these. Yeah, let's skip Mariam. She's proven to be very useful. And we even start with the attack token. Unfortunately, we have the Cloudwinder, so we won't exactly be able to reduce the cost of Janna. Fishmonger is interesting. Let's go ahead and get that. Do I want him to try and play something here? Actually, I can go for this, refill my spell mana, toss the Patrol Wardens back, give him priority, and this way I can also pick a follower to copy, equip an ally, like this. Perfect. Now we remove both the units he summoned here, reduce the cost of the Exalted Cloudwinder a bit. Next turn we have another Shady Spectacles just in case.
They fall, freedom grows.
I can go ahead and just capture that one. This will be painful, however, he can attack twice like this. Do I want to risk this Charlatan Fishmonger? Not really. Let's just take it. Let's wait. Okay, that's expected.
Fight for the first lands.
Away with you.
I don't want to take any further damage, so we have to risk the Fishmonger.
Battle senses.
Right, he can still attack again. I guess
Another step.
Mariam it is then. Transform. It's a transform. This is a summon effect. So it wouldn't work. Very unfortunate. Deluge. There way Deluge saves me. No. Patrol Wardens. Let's try and get a bigger board going. Let's toss this and this.
Fill your lungs, cries Janna.
Silent as death.
That's fine. Updraft. Maybe I can set up for a kill on that next turn. Divine Whirlwind it is.
Vortex shall consume you.
Try and scare her a little bit. Hopefully he gives me some time to play cards. Doesn't open attack right away. Don't open attack.
Formations.
And he open attacks. Mariam, sure. I have to trade Janna here.
My tempest.
I can't risk him getting a second Charlatan Fishmonger or killing the Charlatan Fishmonger, because it will cause a Irelia to pop out. let's go ahead and
After them.
just summon a bunch of units, I guess.
That's my resting face.
Howling Gale? No, let's wait. One more Patrol Wardens. Wallace Duet? Yeah, that's expected.
Line around me.
He levels up,
Born in the first lands, and we will defend them until the end.
which further doubles his stats.
What seems to be the problem?
For 2 mana, does he have anything else that play dances? Probably not, right? I can't play any of these, so let's toss him into our deck.
Hold and I answer.
He's swapping places, but that's fine.
Shoulder set, blade sharpened, blessed up.
Okay.
Don't worry, I've danced this 100 times.
Okay. I was hoping he wouldn't have the ribbon dancer, but he did.
You shall not assail them.
Is he smart enough to trade places with the blade? Let's not test the AI's patience.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
Okay,
Lift us up upon your mighty wings, old friend.
swapping again.
Just keeping the peace.
Something good off the top. Barium,
The herald
Deluge, Cloudwinder, Charlatan Fishmonger. Okay, we can start off with the Charlatan Fishmonger. Capture the Irelia. He recalls the 8 cost unit, sure. Fine by me. Right, that's a blade dance effect. I forgot. Well, it's not like we can't respond, so that's fine
this draft
at the very least.
What seems to be the problem?
Let's
You shall not assail
walk like
them.
this.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
And now we're saved.
Let this draft guide your hand. A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
Let's Deluge or Jin. Let's Jin.
I will showcase the beauty of
Board upon the driving gale.
Now I can go ahead and Deluge. Double up on Deluge's effects. Maybe it will be relevant. And we can attack with all of these.
places, people.
Oh, you're in for it. You cannot escape.
Okay, maybe he has nothing else.
Next time. And hope. Master.
Hope that's the case. Hope he doesn't have anything else.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
Every
Okay,
blade,
that's
every
another
blade,
Irelia.
place.
F. F me. Mystic shot, sure.
Let this draft guide your hand.
Howling Gale, sure. Howling Gale clears at least one of them, so that's nice.
I have prepared something very special.
He plans on attacking it with this one, so let's deal damage to it. Hopefully dissuades him from attacking.
Thunderous applause.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
This one killing blooms into autumn.
The dark beckons.
Do I draw through spells or do I deluge? Then a level up looks more like a karma. Yeah, they went ahead and redid a lot of the appearances for champions in this game. Janna doesn't look like Janna at all. The same thing can be said about Udyr and who else? Who was the other one that they changed? Nidalee, that's right, Nidalee as well. She looks completely different here than she does in regular League of Legends. I honestly preferred if they stick with more white colors on Janna's outfit, because at the very least they should keep the outfits the same color, just so it's more easily recognizable.
Let this draft guide your hand.
I have to block everything here, otherwise I risk losing.
A gentle breeze to ease
Well, at the very least we'll be able to open attack and win right next turn. Let's see.
draft guide your hand.
Does he have a way to respond to me attacking like this here? He doesn't.
And with that, perfection.
Worst part is she changes colors but also gets a bycatch like Karma. It's confusing. Yeah. The League of Legends champ designers have that whole thing of, when it comes to silhouettes, no champions should have a similar silhouette. But if you grabbed leveled up Janna from this game and you put her up against a silhouette of Karma, she would look very similar. They wouldn't be able to add this into the regular game just because of that, because it looks too much like Karma. Do I want to keep Janna? Sure, let's be greedy. I have a bunch of her in my deck, but maybe I won't draw her for the final fight, and that's bad, very bad. Okay, do I want to open attack? I probably don't. Okay, Charlatan Fishmonger is definitely going to be crucial this game. Spending his mana, that's nice. We hold the infinite. We can Janna next turn. Used Firebrand, that's to be expected. Do I want... let's Patrol Wardens, just so we developed some blockers for next turn, because that can happen. Yay. Well, it was either these Darius or something that's actually manageable. And we got the one of the ones that's not manageable. But we prepared in advance, so it should be fine. It's not fine. He gave that thing challenger. Well, is there anything that saves us here? Unlikely. Time trick to draw more cards. Maybe. Well, this Mariam specifically is growing pretty big, so maybe I'll be able to just kill Aatrox. Yeah, let's not dream too big. Next turn Janna, and he gets a Trinamere. Of course he eye rolls all of the champions that have Overwhelm. Why wouldn't he? Mystic Shot. Mystic Shot sounds like fun. Although it's very likely he will play Aurelion Soul right now. I can Fishmonger try and capture something, but would that even be good enough? No, I don't think so. Yes, then mana you can just play Aurelion Soul, get something out of Aurelion Soul. We need more options, better options. Toss these two. Forget the game plan of trying to kill Aurelion's his cards and just try and get stuff.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
I can't burn him. Or at the very least burning him won't help. I can attack with this. And that's about it. No, I can actually attack with this as well. Do I want to burn or do I want to... Let's try and get rid of Aurelion's whole spell shield. Maybe it will come up. And of course he has a way to silence both my units.
Storm unrelenting.
Janna, is it time?
Well, I guess I die here. Horribly. He levels up Aurelion Soul, but the concerning part is not even the Aurelion Soul level up. It's the... Overwhelmers that he has in play. And now he's obliterating my biggest units. Let's try and remove this. Can I remove this? No, I can't. It's still not enough. F. Well, I can try and stun one of his units, but it's very likely it will be this one, yeah.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
Let's try and get some jump blockers.
Lord upon the driving gale.
Of course. Draw an out.
Sight fear.
Any out. That's not an out. That's not an out either. Jin's dusting grenade. It accomplishes nothing. That accomplishes nothing either. Hopefully I draw something here. That's not an out. That's not an out either. And I'm done.
What seems to be the problem? What seems to be the problem?
22 damage. Well, not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. At the very least, the units in my hand are getting very big.
Lift us up upon your mighty wings, old.
We will draw a bunch of cards next turn, and next turn we can double up on spell casts. So going ahead and trying to remove one of his unit's spell shields might prove useful. He will get another Aurelion Soul next turn, just because of the way his power works.
Let this draft guide your hand.
He gets 3 cards in hand, plus the card he draws naturally. Let's predict. Some treasure draws more cards, but I don't think we have a way to access any of our cards. Actually, we can draw. Right, Aatrox has regeneration, so dealing damage to him last round doesn't matter. Ballistic bot. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he has any. Okay, he's just using living legends. There's no way he doesn't have removal in hand right now. Okay, maybe there's a chance. Let's burn. Burn is the out, or something else. Burn is the out.
Let the
He's burning cards, that's nice.
ease your burden.
And we do have a few ways to deal damage to him. So maybe it's not doomed. How close is Jin to leveling up? He levels up right now, okay. Maybe it's doable.
Step into the spotlight. Everyone is
Or that's 7 on that Aurelion Soul. Sure, he's removing my units, fine. 7 on that Aurelion Soul. This is 5, 10. 10 damage. I can deal with something. Let's draw.
My wind is at your back. Go.
Okay, that's great. Deluge, is that what I wanted? Okay, we can combo off here, right? Deluge doubles up. He's obliterating the Janna, no. Deal 6 to a unit. Without Janna on board, we can double spell our spell casts.
Let this draft guide your hand. My vortex shall consume you.
That's bad. Discard that dancing grenade because it's the most expensive. That's a 0 cost Janna we just got. So maybe there's an out. Now we can go for this here.
I will give them a show to
Okay, we're doing it.
you find your mark eventually.
His entire board is almost stunned. Entirely stunned at the very least.
Ease your burdens. Let this draft guide your hand. A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
Stunning 2 of my units, that's fine. I don't need 2 units, I need just these ones that I currently have.
Is at your back. Go!
Okay, more deluges. And more Mariam. Mariam draws more cards or refills spell mana. So that's great. That's a stun on that Aurelion Soul. That's a kill on that Aurelion, on this Aurelion Soul specifically.
Step into the spotlight. Everyone is waiting.
And now we can Mystic Shot here.
Let this draft guide your hand. A gentle breeze to ease your burdens. Let this draft guide
More.
your hand.
No, we can take risks. Let's go ahead and Mariam. Updraft 1 to refill this spell mana. We updraft this one.
In you, I see my will made manifest.
And then
Your wind
we can go ahead and
later.
deal 9 to this one. Twice, which kills it.
I rally.
And now his entire board is stunned. He has no way to block. We have a bunch of huge units on board. And we managed to pull off the victory.
Solve this.
Man, that took quite a bit of thought. And it was very close. But we did it.
And with that, perfection.
Now we rejoice in the victory. I'm pretty sure we don't even get max level with Janna. I'm pretty sure I still have to do this adventure again just so I get level 30. Yeah, that's what I thought. We got to 29. A little bit past halfway. That was intense. What did we get? Support champs have a random epic item. Still duo. It's decent. It's decent. Okay, so that's it for today. Tomorrow. Honestly, that was pretty hard, so I want to do something easier. So maybe I'll play Tom Kench. I've been trying to level him up a bit because he has synergy with these Strength of Stone relics, and I want to use him against Lissandra. Easy win? Definitely easy. I definitely wasn't sweating buckets on that last game against the Aurelion Soul. Anyway, goodbye. See you tomorrow at the same time.